Alright, hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. My name's Gage, and I accidentally opened Steam, so I'll need to deal with that shortly. Hello and welcome to the Shark Stream. My name is Gage, aka Acid Shark, and it is Friday, June 26th, 2025. We're here to do another run of Star Fox. Probably the only other run of Star Fox that we're going to do. Star Fox is one of those games. Oh. Yep, that would be because Steam is opening. Fucking OBS trying to tell me that I need a faster encoding. I'm using hardware encoding. Leave me alone. It's as good as I can get it. Fuck. Anyway, oh, there's Steam. Hold on. Steam always out here eating up resources. Let's give it a moment. Exit. Thank you. Steam. Okay. What was I saying? So, the plan was always to do at least a couple runs of Star Fox 64. There's not... Or, Star Fox 64. Star Fox Remake, which is just 64. There's not a huge amount of, like, outcome variety that we're looking at with regards to Star Fox. Considering the fact, like, we're not talking like Command where we have 9 different endings, right? And, like, multiple different routes that we can go through to get those endings, all of which have their own, like, unique narratives. Star Fox being a remake of Star Fox 64 means that while there is pretty decent, variety in the route that you can take through the galaxy as you get from the beginning to the end of the story, the actual outcome can only go one of two ways. You can either get Robo Andross, or you can get Andross's true form. And we already got Andross's true form once. So I'm not exactly out here thinking like, oh, let's... I'm done. I do want to try out some other levels, because we only saw like a certain collection of levels as we went through the game. You know, we didn't go to Sector Z, we didn't go to Meteos, didn't go to Katina. We've got options, I guess is what I'm saying. It would be worth it to take another trip through the Lilat system and just, you know, see what we can do. The first trip through was a lot of fun. What if we did a run where we just completely beef it? I don't want to intentionally beef something. If I beef something, I want it to be emergent beefing. You know? So that's the plan. We're going to do one more run of Star Fox, then tomorrow we're going to start Deltarune. Because, oh boy, I'm itching. I'm itching, chomping at the bit. I'm chewing through my drywall. But can we let Slippy get slappy? These are the questions. These are the questions we must ask. What else has been going on? New chapter Wicked game went up today. I feel like I'm saying that a lot recently. It is our 5th chapter this month? Did we get Falco feet pics? I think we might have. You keep doing chapters, man. I've talked about this before. The current part of the story is a lot of dialogue, and I love writing dialogue. It's my favorite thing to write, so it's really easy for me to get through. The next chunk of story might be a bit more difficult, because it is a collection of chapters where there's a lot of action happening. 3rd in 2 weeks. 4th in 2 weeks, I think. 4th in 10 days, actually. Because I posted the first half of In the Court of the Bandit King on the 16th, then the second half on the 17th. And then When Scorn Falters was on the 20th, and then just today on the 26th, I posted Maybe You Deserve This. There is one more that I'm going to post at the end of the month, by the way. It's not a full... It's not like the 8-page, 3,000-word chapters that I've been posting. It's a short one. It's 4 pages long. It's a little over 1,500 words. It is effectively an interlude. And I call it that much. But I thought it would be a good one to bridge... I thought this would be a good way to bridge the gap between the arc we just finished and the fucking, like, finale that we're going to be going into. Because we are getting to, like, the proper finale of Wicked Game. So I'm probably going to take about a month off. What else? I mentioned the other day how I was, I had created, like, a sort of, like, short list. The Wicked Game finale is such a fucking sentence, holy shit. I was talking the other day about how, like, I had kind of, like, a short list of commissions that I wanted to get, with, just, like, extra money I had on hand from, you know, overtime at work, commission, from, what's the word I'm looking for, Twitch payouts and things like that. And I am happy to report that the first of those has come to fruition, and we now have a proper character reference for one Mead Forday. The most recently added, like, kind of... I don't know if would I call him a main character? I guess so. He's been he's been a pretty prominent character since Right Fools for the Job. Mr. Fifth Wheel himself, exactly. I'm robbing him immediately. Audrey knocked it out of the park. There were a few details that, like, I kind of gave that it's just like, okay, he's like, I started out when I was talking to Audrey about getting the commission for Mead. One of the first things I said is just like, he dresses like a normal fucking person and not a horny fantasy character. So figuring out his outfit is going to actually be comparatively pretty easy. Gotta head back to work, see you when I'm out of here. Sticks face in fluffy cheeks. But even then, it's just like, you know, I was like kind of going back and forth between like, okay, how did I describe Mead when he first appeared? Okay, leather vest, rolled up like toolkit on his belt, wanted to make sure I got his satchel in there full of explosives. Headed to work. Yep. Have fun, Zilla. Can you pull up the art on stream? This one I can. In point of fact, this one I don't have to worry about TOS for. Hold on. That is my whip folder for art I've gotten from Audrey. Mead Forday. Let's pull up the small version. Here we go. Here he is. Here's the boy. I do want to point out, I did mention that he should have, like, shoes. Audrey ended up taking inspiration from the shoes that, like, Fox wears in the new Star Fox game for designing Mead's little loafers. And I think they're so cute. But I gave a couple notes about, like, I like to design character outfits, like, in terms of, like, what I kind of, like, put in to commissions I order. If it has to do with, like, character design, a lot of times, like, I will sketch out the outfit myself because I tend to have, like, a pretty clear idea in my head of exactly how that outfit should look. Tira, Zora, Magamel, Zadak, sketched out all of their outfits ahead of getting my art of them. Mead, was no different, although Mead's obviously was a lot simpler than a lot of like the crazy fantasy shit. I am going to need we're gonna Mead's gonna need to go away now. Hold on, where did Mead's art end up? 1 second. Now I gotta fucking find out. Where did you end up in the goddamn... Here we go. Mead's going away now. Because we gotta get started on the game. Mead was comparatively a little bit simpler to do just because it's normal goddamn clothes. Mead is fucking dead. Mead's fine. In terms of like other input, it's just like, okay, here's his height. I tend to be very particular about height and how height is kind of portrayed, where it's just like, okay, standard person's head is roughly 9 inches tall, so you can generally say like, okay, if this person is this tall, then they should be this many heads tall. And I've done that for every single Wicked Game character. And it's great because it allows me, if I specify that, and Audrey is so good at like following my wild ass directions. And I really appreciate Audrey for that, because it's really good for Wicked Game, because it means that like despite the fact that like each character has like an individual like piece where it's like just them and they are big enough for like that piece's canvas, if I figure, okay, if they all have like roughly the same general head size, then I can proportion them, put them on a kind of like lineup, and have like all of their heights be roughly what I kind of anticipate them to be. So it's just like, okay, Mead is 5'4", so he's like a little over 7 heads tall. Just kind of giving like, okay, here's kind of like where his proportions kind of, he's a bit of a softer guy. He doesn't really get a lot of exercise other than just kind of like walking to and from work when he's in the city, etc., etc. Big ass spectacles. Bro's gotta look like a nerd a little bit. He's gotta look like a cute nerd, but he's gotta look like a nerd just a little bit. So, you know, big round spectacles was kind of like one of the sort of like major things I wanted to go for with his that was a charm point. Color scheme I am like, specifically with the Wicked Game cast, I try to be pretty particular about color scheme. If you sort of look at like the main like 4 characters, they sort of each have like a primary color for each of them. Tira is red, obviously. Zadak is blue, not just because he's got blue scales, but also like his outfit is like primarily blue. Zora has more of a green look to her with her outfit and just kind of like general design. Magmel in this context is supposed to be yellow, but I decided like, you know what if we do just like gold to kind of represent yellow? Because I thought going like straight up yellow would be maybe a little bit gaudy. Whereas as we all know, gold is never gaudy, ever, under any circumstances. Audrey did a really good job with Magmel's outfit, too, because originally my idea was just like, okay, there's going to be one piece of Magmel's... one prominent piece of Magmel's outfit is meant to be gold, and the rest of it is like black and white. But then Audrey goes in and gives like a lot of it like this really nice kind of like gold lining to it, and it's just like, oh, that looks fucking fantastic, actually. Like, I cannot stress enough how, like, again, Audrey is always fantastic to work with every time I've worked with them for a commission. And that also, for the record, that does... Hi, Audrey! And also, that does also extend to B whenever I've gotten a cat pull commission. Audrey and B are both absolute peaches to work with. Love both of them. So Magus Gold, but also black and purple. True. So for when I got to Mead, with Mead, my idea was I kind of wanted Mead's supposed to be a more of a grounded character, considering like, okay, I've got my quartet of fantasy bullshit characters. What if I just kind of threw a normal guy at them? So Mead's supposed to be a lot more down to earth, and as a result, I decided like, okay, let's make his kind of overall color scheme a bit more like kind of earthy tones. And I got the idea of just like, oh, what if we make it something so like a little bit more rust colored? Milo Atlantis. Yeah, sort of a little bit. Milo Atlantis if he was a trans cat boy, basically. And then it came the time to do the fur patterning, or the fur pattern, and I'm just like, I'm looking at pictures of calico cats, and I'm just like, there's a lot of variety in terms of like how that pattern sort of manifests. And I go to Audrey and I give them one picture, and I'm just like, listen, you don't have to make it too complicated. I do want people to be able to like reasonably portray this character without me needing to constantly give them like, hey, here's a full like 3D texture map of this man's like fur pattern. Like, here's a fucking like wrap around that we can just like decal on this boy. Yeah, I was looking at Calico's reference and going, oh no, Hair and Calico's like 75% female. Again, trans cat boy. That's not stated in text, by the way. This is a word of God thing. Mead has always been intended as a trans man. I mean, I could, in theory, get you that if I put him in Sims. Do you want and texture map? Oh, I didn't hear that. Hell yeah. Yeah, no. It's not. Again, it's not stated in canon, or in the text. Just because, like, I have exactly one character whose like trans status has come up in text, and it's just Magmel because we see Magmel's journey. Magmel isn't even the only trans woman I've written into that story. There is at least one more. In addition, Mead is also not the only trans man in that story. Realistically, because of the way that, like, gender reassignment works in Wicked Game, literally any of them could be. Realistically speaking. Now me, I know for sure who's trans and who's cis, but, like, fucking go ham. Who cares? You know? There is exactly one character where that, like, strictly matters to the narrative of the story, and it's pretty much just Magmel. Again, because her journey is part of her character development. Everybody's gender is everywhere. True. But yeah, no. Mead was a lot of fun to figure out. And I did like coming up with everybody's gender is everywhere all at once. That's really good. I did like coming up with the ideas for the expressions on Mead's little character sheet there. I think The Starry-Eyed Wonder was like one that I had always been like, okay, yeah, I want this because I want him being like, oh, the Hive Raiders, because I just find the running bit with him being like, oh, the Hive Raiders, and then like someone in the group is just like, oh my god, that's the worst goddamn name. It's one of my favorite like bits that I've written in the story so far. But then his second one, where he's like holding back tears, I didn't think of the idea to do that, I believe, until after I had started writing In the Court of the Bandit King. I had to remember how to do short cat snoots in a hurry because my default is like fuck ass dog face. You did a great job. Duckwait Fox, Star Fox Mobile Headquarters. 80-year loan!
Pepper. Priority 1 communication. Patching him through now.
We need your help, Star Fox.
Hey there, General. You seem a little on edge.
Andross's invasion has found its way to our doorstep. His forces are laying siege to Corneria as we speak. The Corneria Defense Force is spread too thin. I need your team to get down there and launch a counteroffensive.
That's no...
Okay, first off, this is a really good fox face. Hello, Primal VA. Welcome. Acid, guess what I took on in Monster Hunter Wilds for the second time? What's that? I will wait until you can answer. GOG! GOG. I don't know. What's GOG? Gogmazios. Was Gogmazios? Liz, I don't know Monster Hunters. I'm sorry. An Elder Dragon. Okay, that's cool. I installed Wild so I could put the Twinkie little handler man in a Twinkie little outfit. Yeah, that makes sense for you. The most I've ever... they're basically a final boss. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I hope you had fun fighting God. I forget which dog was Gog. Extremely big elder dragon with laser breath. He's cool. Okay, cool. The most I've engaged with Monster Hunter in like the last couple years was making that me Gongaga joke that I'll treat then true. And you can farm them for outfits that make you more tanky and outfits for the palicos. Fuck ass monkeys. I remember playing this yesterday and being like, wow, Fox is really, really harping on the payment aspect of this whole thing. And yeah, I remember it getting being just like, he's really going hard on this. Like this feels weird. And then it's just like having that recontextualized with like finding out, oh, James took out an 80-year loan for the Great Fox. Oh. No, you know what? He should probably be asking for more money.
Small ask, General. But as it happens, my team's available to deploy immediately. For a price.
Andross's forces have already occupied numerous worlds throughout the system. If they take Corneria, then all hope is lost. Save Corneria. Liberate the Lilat system, and you can name your price.
You've got yourself a deal. It's a pleasure doing business with you, General. Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do, Star Fox. We're gonna take the system back from Andross. One planet at a time.
Pew, 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 pew.
Atmospheric entry complete. Extend the wings.
Oh, sorry.
G-diffuser systems check. Sound off, team.
Slippy here. So far, so good.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
I think your ships could use more panel
Falco
lining.
here. G-diffuser seems fine. Let's go already.
Enemy targets up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Keep limbs clear. Yeah, you wouldn't like want to lose a leg or two. Have to use fucking robot legs. Haha, Star Fox joke.
Slippy, stay in formation. Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
Cover me while I fine-tune my sensors.
Fuck you.
Oh, you got him? Thanks, Fox.
Pay attention, Slippy.
Nope.
We're entering Corneria City now.
Oh, give me that sick-ass lighting change. Oh, bitch. It's so good.
Stay alert.
Oh. Nope, not getting that one.
Enemy on your tail, Fox. Use the brake.
Oh. Thank you. Whoa. Checkpoint.
I'll line these guys up, Fox.
All right.
What the? Something's wrong with my G-diffuser.
Fox, use your boosters to catch up.
Yes, I owe you one.
That's why you shouldn't rush a systems check.
Grab you.
Do a barrel roll.
What?
Those archways make for a good obstacle course. Think you could thread the needle?
Maybe.
That was the easy part, Fox.
What's the point of like the dudes on the skis?
Beginner's luck.
What's G for G?
I've got eyes on a high
What
value
did he
target.
do?
Follow me.
What did he do? Guy?
You'd better be right about this, Falco.
What did he do?
I say we trust Falco's instincts.
What did he? Am I okay? Whoa.
Ah, so someone wants to play.
Right. He's hot now. Okay.
Incoming enemy on our 6. Decrease altitude.
Beautiful water in this game.
Slippy, where are my diagnostics?
Enemy shield analysis coming your way now.
All units attack! Shoot them out of the sky!
Aim for the launch bays when they open.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
He's taking damage.
Andros! Who are you guys?
We are Star Fox.
We're Star Fox. Tell your boss we're coming for him.
You're no match for Andros.
Gage longs with the Baba Baz at the end of it. Nice. I do. It's true. Bam.
That's gotta be worth a bonus. all aircraft report.
It'll take more than an aerial assault supercarrier to slow us down.
Wish your dad could have seen you today.
You just about managed to keep up with me, Fox.
All right. I got 1 life. You know what it is? And it's so weird to have to describe it this way. So we talked about this yesterday where it's just like there's such weak like hit confirm in this game. But I think the problem is that there's more feedback for if you land a hit that does no damage than there is for landing a hit that does damage. Like, you could see it with that particular boss because, like, if you shoot him in the areas where, like, the bays don't open, like, there's the shield, like, impact that, like, flares out from, like, where your laser hits. But then you just get to, like, tick, 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 whenever you, like, hit in a way that, like, does actually do damage. I think I got used to it by now. Played, like, 6 or 7 hours yesterday. 6, 7. Does the thing with my hands. Dugway Fox. In orbit above Corneria.
Corneria is saved. Andross's forces are in full retreat.
As promised. My crew is worth what you're paying us, General.
Some of your crew is worth it anyway.
Because you shot down the attack carrier, we were able to obtain a wealth of enemy intelligence. Crucially, we've learned that our main fleet has been targeted for attack as it passes through Sector Y. Attempts to warn our people have gone unanswered. I'd like you to rendezvous with them ASAP. If you can take this opportunity to decimate the enemy forces, all the better. Get out there and back up the fleet, Star Fox.
Understood, General. I'll have Rob plot a course. I had planned to route us through the Meteo asteroid field, but it sounds like they need us in Sector Y.
Wait a minute, Fox. Scans are showing unidentified energy emanating from within the asteroid field. Maybe we should investigate.
A science field trip. Just what we need.
Andross's army could be using Meteo as a staging area for the invasion. But never mind that. You heard General Pepper. The fleet needs our support in Sector Y.
I'd be looking at all these enemy fighters like, kill them all to death! Guess who's finally doing the thing you requested? Oh, the thing I requested? For wheel? Why did I say that like that? For wheelie wheel? The thing we talked about, yes, for wheel. It was cute. Thank you. Cool. For wheelie? Perhaps. For gigawiwa? We're gonna do Meteo. The sector letters look so cool here. The planets just look so lame in comparison. They do look pretty cool. Get they ass. 1-800 are we warpin'? I'm gonna try. I did it on stream when I played the demo, so I'm feeling confident.
Who knows what we'll find out here?
Don't lose your focus, Slippy.
Keep it tight. We're entering the asteroid field.
It is really good music, is the thing.
Scientists say these asteroids used to be a planet. I wonder what happened to it.
The whole system might look like this if the war keeps up.
Oh, fuck.
Don't let those rocks ding up the R-wings.
Taking that, thank you.
whiskers are twitching. Something's wrong.
It's a trap. Take him down.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you.
Aim for their heads.
Strange. This tunnel doesn't look natural.
Something built it, so it must lead somewhere.
Some sizable asteroids coming this way.
Oop. Ooh. Ooh. Haha. Oh, shit.
Hit the brake.
Oh. Hitting brake. Okay. Should I use a boost to get through? Should I?
Boost or you'll be crushed.
Okay.
Great. Boost. Make up your mind.
Incoming hail from the Great Fox.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Fox, watch your back.
Abwam. Oh. Thank you for that.
They're on me. Thanks, kid.
You're welcome, baby.
Lock on and take them out with one shot.
Oh, I'm gonna grab that.
Enemies approaching from behind.
Braking.
Oh, wow! Persistent laser tech! Another tunnel? What could have done this?
Big worm. Space whale? Space whale.
Good shot, Falco.
Now we're even.
It's not a competition, Falco.
Maybe not to you.
You're making a big mistake, fellas! We're approaching the source of that strange energy. What'd I tell ya?
Oh. Taking that. Thank you. Ouch. Ah, here we go.
Your R-Wing's absorbing the energy.
The
Never
energy.
give up. Trust your instinct.
Oh, fuck!
Energy.
Damn it. Okay, checkpoint. It's fine.
We're approaching the source of that strange energy.
Anyone know how to center some on the NSO version? Good question. Alright. Thankfully, the checkpoint puts me, like, right here.
Your R-Wing's absorbing the energy.
Whoop.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Woohoo! There we go. First try. First try as far as the checkpoint's concerned. And the restart function. Go!
Something's
Go!
happening.
A spatial rift is opening. Could this be?
Enemy pilots here?
My instruments can't keep up.
My old crew would love this.
Oh, do you mean the hot waters? No, I'm kidding. I know it was free as bird.
how to do this at the academy.
To be fair, you missed a lot of classes.
Shoot those asteroids!
Shoot everything!
Woo! But yeah, Opal's working on a
We've
project
cleared
for me.
Medio, all right. But where are we?
That was a wormhole. It could have dropped us anywhere.
And here I thought I'd seen everything.
That was one wild ride.
Blech. Yay! I got 2 lives. I'm sorry, you missed a lot of
A new
classes. Took me
intelligence
out.
report is available in the HoloViewer.
Fox McCloud, not a very good student. My old crew would have loved this. Falca, they ain't dead. They are to me.
Incredible.
Falca's just like, my old crew would have loved this. Sometimes I can still hear their voices, and Kat's just like right over there. Like in her ship, just like, hi, Falco.
Do you realize how rare it is to experience a stable warp channel? Did you see the distortions?
That's a lot of words for we found a shortcut.
Fox here, General. What have you got for us?
A mission of tremendous urgency, Fox. The enemy has launched simultaneous attacks on Katina and Ficina. Katina is the site of our strategic forward operating base. Our people there are under siege and losing ground by the minute.
Katina, Ficina,
Reinforcements will never get to
baby,
Katina
why
in
don't we
time.
go down to
Because you found that wormhole, you're well positioned to help.
Corneria?
Ficina? Why would Andros bother with a remote outpost on a frigid ice ball of a planet?
The purpose of our base on Ficina is classified. Suffice to say that it is equally critical to our war effort and under attack. I know Star Fox can't be in 2 places at once. I'll leave the decision to you.
Ficina is a hub of Cornerian military intelligence. If those secrets fall into the wrong hands, it'll undermine the General's entire operation. On the other hand, there are good people stationed on Katina, Fox. Sounds like they need our support. Saving either base could turn the tide in our favor. Listen to your instincts and lead the way.
I kind of want to do the Independence Day one. Let's go and see Bill! Wait, is Wolf on the other one? Fuck! Fuck! If Wolf is on Ficina, I need to go to Ficina. Because part of the entire reason I wanted to do another stream today was because I wanted to see if I could get Star Wolf round 1. Wolf is Ficina. We're going to Ficina. I know what I'm about.
The base is up ahead. It's crawling with enemies.
Ooh, all range mode.
Split up and take it to him.
Sorry, Bill. Get fucked or don't. Did you know that, like, Wolf is, like, 40? Wow, he's just like me for real. No, I'm being so okay. Apparently this was I was looking some stuff up earlier. Specifically, Kale had asked me about Fox's mom, and I had remembered I'd been thinking about myself because I had mentioned yesterday the whole like there's the timeline in which Andros killed Fox's mom with a car bomb because he thought he was going to take out James because he was jealous that James got with Fox's mom because he had a crush on Fox's mom. And there was a part of me just like, did I fucking hallucinate that? Am I exaggerating what happened? And no, I'm not, first and foremost. But I found out that there was apparently back in like, oh god, probably around the time that like Command or Star Fox 64 3D was coming out. Shigeru Miyamoto shortly after making Peach and Rosalina's sisters. Ah yes, Fox's mom is shut your fucking mouth. I apparently Imamura, who was the original designer for I think the original character designer for a lot of Star Fox stuff, apparently did a bunch of interviews about this, that, and the other thing. And one of the things that he said is that apparently Wolf is from Peppy's generation. Which changes nothing. First and foremost, it's okay if Fox is into older guys. That's fine. Good for him, honestly. He's 18. He can make what decisions he wants.
You're dead meat, pal.
Appreciate it, Fox.
No worries.
Scratch one bogey.
I'm hearing a bunch of stuff popping off.
I'll teach this guy to mess with us. I got one!
Good job, Slippy. He's 18. That's a child. Yeah, no, he's if you check his character bio in this game, he's 18 years old. JK, but like, damn, I thought he'd hit his 20s, LMFAO. I mean, like, by the time of the Star Fox games that matter, you know, Assault and Command.
That'll teach him.
Now I've got you.
I'm not finding anybody. Where are you guys finding? Oh, there's one.
Hey, I had dibs.
Oh, hold on. Ow, fuck. I'm alright.
Don't bet against the R-Wing. They're pouring out of the base.
We've got him running scared.
A time bomb has been planted at the base.
What?
Yeah, that was gonna be my second guess.
A bomb. We've got to find a way to stop it.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
He said the thing! Sorry.
Andros sent us. He doesn't mind if I make a mess.
Oh, Leon.
Epi! Long time no see.
Emperor Andros' enemy is my enemy.
What's up, Nepo baby? How you doing?
Star Wars. Andros must be desperate if he hired you. Can't disarm the bomb while they're nipping at our heels.
Bold moves, rookie. You're not getting away this time.
This can't be happening.
And that's one down.
Let's see if you're half the pilot your dad was.
Time for a tactical retreat.
Wait, shit, really? No, hold on.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Andros sent us. He doesn't mind if I make a mess.
Epi! Long time no see.
Emperor Andros' enemy is my enemy.
Star Wolf. Andros must be desperate if he hired you. Can't disarm the bomb while they're nipping at our heels.
I need you guys to, like, communicate with me
I
more
could
here.
count on you.
Don't crawl back under your rock.
This can't be happening.
Let's see if you're half the pilot your dad was.
Froggy grew a backbone.
Ow, fuck.
Messing with me is a mistake.
Fuck you, Pigma. Fuck you, Pigma. Fuck you, Pigma.
Uncle Andros!
Direct hit.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Bro, you are
Just one
alone.
more to go.
Not so tough now, are you? Dude?
Supplies deployed.
Are you fucking for real right now? Hey, 1 second. I'm gonna go get that box real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Damn. Gotcha.
This. I'll take care of the bomb. Sit tight, team.
Fox, don't be reckless.
I'm gonna be so fucking reckless. Wait, hold on. What?
Fox? Come in, Fox.
The bomb is taken care of. Let's move out.
Oh,
You're giving me gray hairs, Fox.
there was half a second. There was half a second.
Base is secure. Report in, everybody.
That bomb could have been bad news. Nice work, Fox.
You took an awfully big risk, Fox, but it paid off.
You actually showed some guts, Fox.
Oh. What a tease. Very good.
A new intelligence report is available in the HoloViewer.
Sick. Wonder if they're all equal difficulty level or if each member of Star Wolf is different levels of difficulty to shoot down. I fucking love... Okay. Kale and I were talking about this a little bit earlier, where there's so much that gets recontextualized when you know that Fox is working on paying off his dad's 80-year loan, where it's just like, oh, you know, Pigma's all like, oh, I can't believe we're doing this for free, and James just like, it's not always about the money, Pigma, and it's just like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a motherfucker who would take out an 80-year loan and not think anything of it. But it kind of turns Pigma almost into like Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park. In terms of like, just, okay, I can maybe get why he did it at this point, because he's probably not getting paid a lot from James, because James has to keep paying off the Great Fox. Excuse me. Bro literally spared no expense. But I do like a lot of that stuff, a lot of the stuff with like, because I mentioned this, to be fair, he could have also just quit. Yeah, but then think about the payday that he would have gotten for Bandross. I do like how the framing of like the members of Star Wolf kind of also inform why the team makeup is what it is by the time of Assault, right? Where it's just like the only two members of Star Wolf who have like probably any sort of like real loyalty to each other are probably just Wolf and Leon, if we're being entirely honest. As much loyalty as Leon can have to another person, you know? Pigma is here because he's being paid by Andross. Andrew is here because he's a Nepo baby. Like the Star Wolf bio in game outright says that Andrew Oikony sucks ass. He's only here because he's Andross's nephew. Well, it gives him activities to be a freak about. Exactly. This is why Panther Caroso is so good. Panther Caroso's the realest motherfucker who ever lived.
Success! The base at Facina is back in our control.
I almost would have taken down Star Wolf for free.
Pigma finally got what he had coming to him.
With our intelligence network active once more, some pressing matters have come to light. The most worrying intel comes from Solar. Strangely, scans indicate movement on its surface.
Movement?
But
Dog,
Solar
that
is a
is
problem
the
for another
sun.
day. Its surface temperatures make it impossible to get close. I suggest you turn your attention to Sector X. It's the site of Andross's experimental manufacturing facility. My operatives say the enemy is preparing to unleash a secret weapon with devastating power. You should neutralize the facility and destroy that weapon before it's deployed against us.
We'll take it under advisement, General.
I'm looking at the intel for Solar. I think there's something alive down there. Look.
Could it be some kind of bioweapon?
It must be. What else could possibly survive those temperatures?
Not us. You heard what's his name? The R-Wings would melt to slag, and us along with them.
Actually, with a few modifications, our shields could hold long enough for a recon mission.
It sounds risky. But ignoring that creature sounds riskier.
We'll be pushing the limits like never before. But the R-Wings are up to the challenge, Fox. I know they are.
I fucking love these goddamn cutscenes so much. Like, I don't know if I, like, said it enough yesterday. These are the best things they could have added to this game. I almost would have taken care of Starwolf for free. You don't pay off a debt like that. I mean, he's 18. He's allowed to say this stupid shit. Look, don't go to Sector X. Andross is some gacked out creep named Musk running that place. It's about the character work. My view of Starwolf is that they seem like a group that takes a lot of dangerous high-risk missions for sketchy dudes, so they lose members a lot in trial by fire kind of deal. Probably. So what you're suggesting is that, like, in all likelihood, like, Wolf and Leon are the only ones. It would make sense if Wolf and Leon are the only ones that have, like, kind of made it through all that. Honestly. They have a high turnaround. I kind of like how it characterizes Andross. He may be an insane evil scientist dictator, but he has something with his nephew and maybe bro sis. Also, he fucked at least once. Because thus far, I don't think that there has been anything that strictly, like, delegitimizes command. In fact, there's evidence that strengthens the stuff from command. Yeah, it took 30 games for them to get a third real member. Gig economy really hit it Lila hard. What you're saying is that Falco would have joined. Well, honestly, probably. We're gonna do Sector X. That would have fucked, honestly. Yeah, no, for sure. Star Fox AU, where Falco joined Starwolf instead. Who do you think Star Fox would have gotten there? Would it have been Faye or Miyu? Or Farrah Phoenix? Ooh. Okay.
Search and destroy, Star Fox. Find that weapon.
Knock, knock. Is this the way to the super top secret weapon?
Falco, I don't think they're going to tell you.
Evasive
Ow.
maneuvers. Tighten up your aim, Fox. Something's got him riled up.
Oh. Oh, let me grab that. Thank you.
They're coming up from behind, too. Watch out.
We're approaching the base's coordinates.
Mines! Take them out from a distance.
Ooh.
Base has been pulverized.
This is so
Somebody beat us to the
cool.
punch.
Ow, bitch. Ow, bitch. Fuck you. Oh. Oh. Okay.
What is that thing?
Enemies on my tail.
Okay.
Nice shooting, Fox.
Okay, don't get hit by anything else. Hand.
I'll take the other path. Want to stretch my wings.
This place is a wreck, but its defense system is still armed.
Oh, this is gonna lead us to Titania, isn't it? I just realized. Because I think I remember what happens here.
I hope the secret weapon is as trash as the rest of this place.
Trajectory confirmed. Supply drop deployed.
I'll draw them out. Take them down, Fox.
I think I got them all. Oh,
Whoa! It punched through the debris.
whew. Whoa, whoa, shit. Okay, fuck. Ah, shit, damn it. Ow. Bitch. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, Fox! Look behind you!
Oh,
Let me guess. The secret weapon?
spy
Gather the
board.
coming your way now.
I will terminate all enemies.
Its frame is impenetrable. Aim for the eye.
You are an enemy.
Nice shot. It's powering down.
Wait a minute. It's back online.
The view is clear. Continued existence of enemies is unacceptable. Termination! Why has the creator abandoned me?
Mission 4 accomplished.
That's one less weapon in Andross's arsenal. Status report.
Aw, I bet I could have reprogrammed it.
It got a little hot for me back there.
That thing had a major screw loose.
Oh, you beat it fast. I've had, like, the upgraded... I've been able to keep the upgraded laser, like, since the first level. So everything has been falling really quickly to me. I was ready to adopt it, ass Slippy. I have 4 messages on Discord. Hold on. Some of them are from Natalie. I need to check.
A new intelligence report is available in the Holo Viewer.
All right. 5!
I imagine the enemy regrets creating such an uncontrollable automaton.
It's nice when the mad science works in our favor. That thing tore their base to pieces and saved us some trouble.
My people are pawing through the wreckage now.
Pawing, you say?
Increasingly clear that much of the weaponry we're encountering has a common origin. Macbeth, the industrial planet.
Oh!
It is the dark heart of Andross's entire operation. Disrupt that operation, and the enemy's manufacturing capabilities will grind to a halt.
You're speaking my language, General. Let me see what we can do.
I'm hacking the enemy network now. If we could intercept this train, we'd cut off the flow of weapons from Macbeth.
So you want us to cause some mayhem? That's my kind of plan.
We could target the train directly, of course, but the railway appears to be secured by a series of locks along the track. If we shoot all 8 locks, we might be able to reroute the train, causing further disruption to enemy supply lines.
It'll be tough for the R-Wings to track the target through some of that terrain.
Actually, I've got something that might help. I've been tinkering on a prototype
Looks like we're doing
for a
Macbeth
ground
again.
assault vehicle. It hasn't been field tested, but it's performing well in simulations. I call it the Landmaster.
There's no way I'm cramming into a dirt crawler with the three of you.
Relax, Falco. It's a one-seater.
Perfect. It's all yours, Fox.
Guess I'll be taking the Landmaster for a test drive. Get it ready to deploy, Slippy. I've got a train to catch.
I forget what you need to do to get to Tanya. In 64, Slippy has to get smacked by Spyborg. Yeah, I probably needed to take more time on the Spyborg fight. Like, if it had lasted longer, I'm sure Slippy would have flown in and gotten his shit smacked. There was something I wanted to talk about with regards to Wicked Game yesterday. I'm remembering now. Hey, you got a medal? Did I? That's cool. I like medals. Why'd I get a medal? Raw goose smacking. I was talking about this on Blue Sky the other day. There's this weird point that I've hit now where it's just like so much of like the world building that I've done for a Wicked Game is like pretty firmly established at this point that like now I've been going back to like older stuff and I've been finding I've had to like correct a few things from previous chapters. A lot of like what's a good example? Anytime that I've used the word void to describe the void, which is like, you know, they use it for like epithets a lot, so like void damned, to void take me, great yawning void, that sort of thing. I've had to go back and make sure that I have like capitalized every use of the word, since it's supposed to be a proper noun, since it is a place, quote unquote. Hive has been a weird one where it's just like anytime like hive lands is capitalized. Hive, when used for like hive drones, mother of the hive, hive workers, has to be capitalized, but not on hive beasts. Just because that's like what they are, as opposed to just like describing where they're from. Sort of. It's the internal logic that I'm working on here is very strange, but in my mind makes sense. And only in my mind does it make sense. Sure thing, ADHD boy. Hell yeah. An interesting thing. So I'm not going to get into the specifics as to why I had to make this change, but I remember going back and reading through the original treatment that I had written for Wicked Game, which at the time was called Bloodlust. And I remember reading through that, and there were, again, this was after like a lot of like world building build-up, like figuring out like what the specific species of kinfolk were, figuring out how like so much of the world on like a physical and metaphysical level works, that sort of thing. I went back to Bloodlust and I was reading through it because Bloodlust is essentially like the beginning of Wicked Game. There's stuff in it that I may reuse. There's stuff that I may like tweak and like play around with. But there was stuff that I found that like, oh, I need to change this. And the original treatment for Wicked Game, when it begins, one of the first things that happens is that Tira does end up in the void because she gets her shit ate by a hive beast. So she ends up in the void and then she wakes up in the res ward. And in the original treatment for Wicked Game, I have her being treated by a sheepkin. Which, since I have more firmly kind of like solidified what the various species of kinfolk are in Wicked Game, sheepkin don't exist anymore. And that's actually where the character Flo in The Melancholy of Zora Kordov comes from, where it's just like she's kind of like a fluffy white catkin. She's supposed to be like that character, but like updated. I ate all the sheepkin. Yes, you did. And the other thing that is something I need to update, that is kind of like the one where it's just like, I can't give you the specific reasons why I have to update this yet. There are several uses of the word gods in Wicked Game or in Bloodlust, because at the time I was kind of working off of like Final Fantasy XIV logic, where it's just like, oh, it's a fantasy world, so they have to be like polytheistic, so they have to have multiple gods. And I have to change that. Again, not gonna get into the details. Don't ask me, genuinely, because that is like stuff that's gonna come up in text later. But I was just like, oh, I need to change that. To a lesser degree, when I was looking through, I went back and I reread a bunch of older Wicked Game chapters. And there was a phrase that comes up twice that I read it and I'm just like, oh, that needs to change. And the phrase is "thank the void." Because in the world of Wicked Game, the void is at worst a place you straight up do not want to go, or at best a metaphysical realm with no true good or evil alignment. The only people who would probably say a phrase like "thank the void" would probably be void worshippers, which are a thing in Wicked Game and are going to come up later. Very, very pointed later. Much later. But I remember reading it as just like, Tira would never have a reason to say "thank the void." Tira doesn't hate the void, but she would not view the void as like something to like give thanks to. Because again, she's definitely one of those people that like is sort of just like, it is a metaphysical realm with no true good or evil alignment. She's like been there. She's been there a lot. She has a timeshare in the void. Yeah, that was a really interesting thing to kind of run up against, where it's just like, oh, I had it paying off her 80-year-old void. That was an interesting thing to run up against, where it's just like, there's so much in this story that like I have kind of like been working on the world building. I've been working on the world building as I've been writing it, to the point that there is stuff that I wrote in the earlier chapters that no longer makes sense in the later chapters. Or that no longer makes sense now that I'm as far into it and put as much time into it as I have. That's such an interesting issue and such an interesting problem to have, genuinely. I think it's neat to think about, quite honestly. This fucking novel that I'm writing. I have messages on Discord, hold on. James McLeod, I can't wait to pay my 80-year debt off and raise my son. Freak draws. Oh, man. Ooh, okay. Opal, let me know how that goes. All right. So this is going to be interesting because we don't have Kat to help us on this run. So we're going to need to be a little bit more... Would you believe I'm now at the hardest part? I believe you. We're going to need to be a little bit more careful with throwing the switches. I do not know where to put the save file. Oh, okay. In the video game, clearly.
Landmaster deployed. Talk me through it, Slippy.
It boosts and rolls just like the R-Wing. It hovers too.
The train is in my sights. Let's do some damage.
This train doesn't stop for anybody. Here you go.
Whoa. No. I don't want that. Take it back.
Ha! Seems they're not taking me seriously.
We've got company up here.
Oh.
Send out these fighters for us, Fox. Target, Fox.
Sorry.
Hey, I've got my hands full up here.
Oh. Ow, 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 ow.
Want some more?
Not really.
How's the Landmaster doing, Fox?
It's fine. Oop.
The train hasn't managed to shake me yet.
Despite its best efforts.
Try the hover mode.
I would if it worked.
Detach the rear car.
Yoink.
We've got to keep pace with that train.
Ooh. Ah, wow, 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 wow.
Might want to reconsider, pal.
There you go, Falco.
Want some more?
Surprised you could cover me from down there.
Yeah, you know, I tried. Bro all the time be like, want some more? And it's just like, no, fuck off. When did I ever give any indication that I wanted
What's
some
wrong?
more?
Come a little closer. Use hover.
Oh. Ah, shit. Whoop. Oh, shit. Ow. Hold up. Checkpoint. Thank you. I want that. Gimme, Ow.
Approaching the first rail lock, Fox. Shoot all 8 rail locks and maybe we can divert the train.
Okay. Ouch, shit.
Supplies deployed.
I didn't expect to have to use this. You get to see my new toy. Lucky you.
There we go, 5.
On over here. Don't be shy.
Data analysis coming your way now.
Ow, fuck, ow, fuck.
I've got the one on the right. You're welcome.
Thanks, Falco. Ah, shit.
Rail locks are disabled. Now shoot the switch.
Ow, fuck, fuck, fuck. Ah, shit.
Full steam ahead.
Hey,
Great shooting, Fox.
I did it. Despite getting fucking wrecked there at the end.
Wait, hit the brakes.
Why this monkey got purple
Can't
eyes?
Stop it.
Die. Perhaps. Forehead vein begins going thump thump. If you miss a switch, then you get a different path we
The
didn't do before.
Landmaster gave me the edge I needed. What could
True.
be from on high?
But I can also do
They
both.
sure didn't see that coming. Wow.
That'll put a damper on Andross's plans.
Because I think, didn't I do
That was
this
our best explosion yet.
instead of Sector Z? I don't want to fuck it up. I want to do a good job, is the thing. Oh! Landmaster's not doing so hot. Who needs life support?
Star Fox, your tactics on Macbeth were inspired. The enemy is scrambling to salvage what they can of their operations. Now is the time to strike.
Way ahead of you, General. We're planning our approach to Venom now.
Do so carefully, Fox. You're positioned to take Andros by surprise. But first, you'll have to survive the planet's orbital defenses. I must maintain radio silence from here on out. There's too great a risk that our communications could be intercepted.
We're probably, since we're going to probably end the stream or finish this pretty soon, I think, in all likelihood, we'll probably end the stream by doing like a deep dive into like the Holo Viewer stuff.
I wish you luck on your final advance, Star Fox.
So get ready for Sharkstream Book Club.
When you next take flight, you take the hopes of the entire system with you.
It's been fun, General. We'll see you on the other side. Talk to me, team.
I hate to say it, but it looks like we'll have to confront the Bolt's defense satellite head on. And when we do, Andros will know we're coming for him. By the time we reach his stronghold, he'll be ready for us.
What about this route? We could bypass Bolts completely if we go that way.
Area 6? I'm seeing a lot of enemy movement in that region.
It's the deadliest stretch of space in the system, Fox. A lethal gauntlet designed to obliterate any military advance on Venom.
Sounds perfect. There's no way Andros would expect us to launch an assault there. You up for another challenge, Fox?
Let's do balls. We've done a good number of missions that we haven't done before, so it's been a lot of fun. You're behaving?
We gotta get through that force field.
Whoa. Oh, shit.
Aim for the 6 energy tower.
Whoop, fuck.
I'll cover you, Fox.
Okay.
Too bad we have to scrap this thing. It's incredible.
Yeah, super cool.
Okay,
Let's
one
build it
down.
anyway.
Ouch.
You're not getting away that easy.
Okay, one down.
Heads up. Those fighters are shielded.
Hurry up, Fox. I can't cover you all day.
I'm working on it.
I'm in pursuit.
Get off my fucking dick, Falco.
I've got you covered, Fox.
That knocked out the
Woohoo. Okay.
Looks like we got more company.
Hey, mind your own business. I knew I could count on you.
Ouch.
Got a bogey on my 6.
That might have been me.
Appreciate it, Fox.
You're welcome. Ow, bitch.
It's not a competition. The satellite core is exposed.
Oh.
That's our target.
Don't bet against the R-Wing.
What if I just,
Should have watched your back.
Supplies deployed.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay.
Getting some unwanted attention here.
Hold on, Falco, I got you.
Destroy
Wait,
the
where?
satellite's core.
Hold up.
Can't
shake this guy. Gee, I've been saved by Fox. How swell.
You're welcome.
Going on the offense.
Oh, cool, I did it. Was that it? Oh, that was it. Cool.
Venom, here we come.
That was way easier than Area 6. But that probably means I'm gonna get the bad ending. But that's fine. I got the good one on the first run. I'm okay with that. Plus, we get to see Robo Andross, if we do get the bad ending, that is. And quite frankly, I'm okay with that.
Is available in the Holo Viewer.
In another playthrough, you fight Starwolf there, which means Pigma Bolts. God!
Venom isn't very inviting, is it?
Scans confirm what we've all heard. The planet is totally toxic. How Andross managed to survive for so long is a mystery.
Well, his luck's about to change.
He turned into a big
Careful,
brain.
Fox. Andross is a wily foe, and he's had years to fortify his position.
No, Wily's
It's
from Mega
crucial
Man.
that you keep your eyes open down there. He caught Star Fox by surprise last time.
Not this time, Peppy. It's been a rough road to get here, but it'll take more than he's got to stop us now.
Less talk, more action. This is the fight I've been waiting for.
I promised you a challenge, Falco, and I always keep my word. So let's get down there and finish the job.
All right, let's see what we get. Ooh. Okay, yeah, this is Venom 1, so I think this means we're getting the what is technically the bad ending.
It's showtime, Star Fox.
Because Andross
Eyes
is
up,
ready for
jet
us.
hot.
These guys aren't even in the same league.
Keep your guard up. Andross knows we're here.
No kidding.
I think we made a bad.
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
Don't go dying on me, Fox.
Yoink. I didn't even need that, I just wanted it. Thought it'd be fun.
Stay sharp. I won't lose anyone else to this place.
Let's show him what an R-Wing can do.
I'll take the left.
I will also take the
I've
left.
got the right.
I want to go with Falco.
Nice of them to line up for us.
I'm going left.
I guess you do know how to have fun, Fox.
I'm gonna go left. Woo! This is a pretty fun trench run, I'm not gonna lie.
Supplies deployed. Show them who is boss.
Falco's a bad influence on you, Rob.
Watch the pillars.
Whoa, okay. Yoink.
I wish your dad could see us now.
He'd tell us to get the job done, no matter what.
Those tin cans are no match for me!
Rob, secure the comms.
We'll show him tin cans.
So we're headed right into that ominous temple. Sure, that tracks.
Come on, tough guy. It'll be fun.
Andross built a temple?
Running away. Should we pursue?
This place is one big death trap.
too close, Fox.
Oop.
Can't outrun my scan. Sending analysis to you now.
Dakigawiwa? Ouch. Son of Dakigawiwa? Oh god, fuck. God, come on. Your fucking piece of shit shoulder. God damn it.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
I am trying to trust my instincts so good, Peppy. You can't even believe it. This guy fucking sucks ass. Shit. Ow. Bitch. Good lord. Okay. That was cool, though. Grandpa of Gigawiwa. Sorry. Gigawiwa.
You guys clean up here. I'm gonna finish this.
Are you kidding me?
You don't have to do this alone, kid.
Fox, wait! I want to help!
So that's really interesting because in the other route, the three of them offer to stay behind while Fox goes to clean things up, and in this one, Fox is being brash.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox!
They're just like, Fox, no! Don't be a hero!
You know that I control the galaxy!
That's not even remotely true.
How very foolish to face me on your own!
I've made worse decisions.
Are you so eager to repeat your father's mistakes?
I mean, James has made worse decisions. True. Are you so eager to repeat your father's mistakes? No, I won't open an 80-year loan. He hasn't proved himself yet, I guess. Yeah, no, that's definitely the vibe. Hi, Andros. Big. Whoa. Oh, it's Robo Andros! Oh. Well, it was going to be Robo Andros. Alright, sure. Well, I don't know what to say to that. That was over in like half a second. This was an ending. It was. Not the true ending, but an ending.
I should have known better than to worry.
Your father'd be proud of you.
I thought you'd be
I'll
stronger.
admit it. You did good, Fox.
Everybody was kind of like that 64 too. Yeah, no. You're right, that was more in line with 64 if you're getting the bad ending in 64. The whole point is, wait, that's it, are we sure? Yeah, no, for sure. This game is a lot of fun. I like this better than Star Fox
A new
64.
intelligence report is available in the Holo Viewer.
I have more fun with this than I do with Star Fox 64, I think. And I've played Star Fox 64 admittedly within the last couple of years. So it's been a hot minute since I played 64 proper, but I do like this a little bit better. Because it leans into the cheese, it
Tremendous
does.
work, Star Fox. The Lilat system owes you a significant debt of gratitude.
Not just gratitude, General. I'm sending the bill over now. Nice doing business with you.
The payday takes some of the sting off. But did you really have to snag all the glory for yourself, Fox?
Come on, Falco. We helped save the entire system. The war's finally over.
Or
yeah,
is it?
I'm already bored.
Fox? Everything okay?
I don't know, Peppy. I've got this funny feeling. Like it isn't over. Like maybe we played right into Andross's hands.
Ooh.
The fools think they've won.
Cool. That's because it's dialogue slop. You only like it because it has them talking more. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. And then Andros flew off to Serenia. No, Andros flies off to... No. The true ending is the canon ending. And he does fly off to Serenia. Honestly, he probably did. Serenia probably happened before the end of Star Fox 64. Or before the events of Star Fox 64, I should say.
This is one steep bill.
No big ending, no credit sequence. Yeah, no, because, like, what is it? Like, the entire idea is that, like, Serenia happens before the events of Star Fox 64, so Crystal spends her entire life, trying to find out what happened, or trying to investigate what happened. She recognizes Andros when he is in his weakened form, when he's trying to, like, revive himself using the Krazoa spirits and the magic of Dinosaur Planet. So I get paid more than Fox does. The Lilat system hasn't been hit with, like, absurd levels of inflation yet. It's true. You can look up Star Fox inflation for more. Let's go ahead. I want to look at avatar settings. What did I get? New AR accessories.
I got a wolf patch.
Sorry. Backgrounds. What do we get? I appreciate that the locked ones tell you like what it is that you need to do in order to unlock them. That's pretty good. And I do appreciate it. Oh, there's Robot Andros. There's that fucking weirdo. Fucking reek. I want to take a look at the Holo Viewer. Okay. I swear to God, I thought that was a ball gag. So would you prefer a straight remake or a more lore-integrated one where Dinosaur Planet is secretly a bioengineering experiment of Andros all along or something? No, I think that would be super boring. I think it being... Here's the thing. The lore being weird is what makes it interesting. I want Dinosaur Planet to basically just have magic. Like, you can give me, like, some sort of, like, text file that I can access through the menu that explains how just, like, it's not technically magic, it's just really advanced science, because, like, that's fine. That's what significantly advanced science appears to be anyway. I would like something, if... I don't think we're going to get a Star Fox Adventures remake. I would adore a Star Fox Adventures remake. But we're probably not going to get one. If we did, I would like something that does kind of like get into a little bit more detail with like kind of explaining the lore of like what's actually happening, where just like, okay, how do we work in textually that the Sharp Claw are mutants that were born of Dinosaur Planet's second moon crashing into the fucking ground, right? Like that sort of shit. Also, General Scales should have a nude scene. Okay. So, let's do a little bit of Shigeru. You mean I retcon the name of Fox's mom, Miyamoto, smiling in the back of Gage's mind? I'm gonna fucking ban you. Let's take a look at some of the information we got here. You're doing it! It's working! It's working! Not the ban, the save. No, I know that's what you meant. It's working! Let's read some files. Dinosaur Planet is full of nude characters and you want more. There's one specific one that I want, is the thing. Intel. Star Fox is an accomplished paramilitary unit of pilots for hire operating throughout the Lilith system. They accept contracts for a wide range of jobs, from planetary exploration and cargo transport to rescue operations and escort missions. The team was founded by Corneria Defense Force veteran James McLeod and initially rounded out by pilots Peppy Hare and Big Madengar. The original impetus for the team's formation was James's desire to divest himself from military bureaucracy. Hoping to serve those in need, James reportedly sought the freedom to respond more rapidly in times of crisis. Following the loss of James during a mission to Venom, Peppy continued to operate Star Fox at a minimal capacity, and only to pay the squad's debts. It wasn't until James' son Fox McCloud took the reins that the team came back online fully. Under Fox's leadership, Star Fox has undergone drastic changes, but the squad still remains committed to charting its own path, free from the rules and restrictions of larger military and paramilitary operations. The current lineup, Fox, Peppy, Slippy Toad, and Falco Lombardi, is relatively new to working as a team, and each brings his own strengths and weaknesses to the mix. But they are undoubtedly most effective together, showing impressive skill in combat, even against superior numbers and overwhelming force. Also, I need to run through the shower. I'll catch the novels later. Sure thing. Assessment. The latest iteration of Star Fox exhibits a bold and intrepid spirit, if not flawless professionalism. While their potential is indisputable, these pilots, as a team, are still green. Corneria's strategic intelligence does not recommend contracting with them at this time. We reserve the right to amend this recommendation in the event of Corneria's wartime situation deteriorates. Oh. Okay. So fucking General Pie was just like, I'm not gonna contact Star. We're not contacting Star Fox. And then it's just like, oh, we got invaded. Hey, Star Fox, can you come help us? Fox McCloud. Look at this guy. Wow, we'll wiggle him around. Affiliation: Star Fox. Role: leader. Current age: 18. Intel: Fox McCloud is a promising young pilot and the current leader of the renowned mercenary team known as Star Fox. Following a period of reduced activity in which Star Fox seemed on the brink of failure, Fox has revitalized the organization by expanding its roster and pursuing new contracts. By all appearances, Fox is following the footsteps of his father, James McLeod, who founded the original Star Fox team following an early retirement from the Corneria Defense Force. Fox was 13 years old when his father was lost behind enemy lines during a recon mission to Venom. Reports indicate that Fox is uncomfortable with direct comparisons to his father and remains committed to charting his own path. Born on Papatoon, Fox left home to train at the Academy, where he met and befriended future Star Fox teammate Slippy Toad, as well as up-and-coming Defense Force Commander Bill Gray. According to Fox's instructors, he showed a natural talent for piloting and a strong aversion to following orders. In that light, it is unsurprising that he has forgone a career with the Corneria Defense Force, choosing instead to retain his autonomy. Assessment. Fox McCloud is a brash, self-assured, and I am having so much trouble. Fiercely independent. These qualities make him an exceptional pilot, confident in making split-second decisions in the field, but may ultimately impede him as a leader. Which tracks with adventures and command, with him ultimately not being able to keep the team together. And would show that he has undergone significant growth by the time of assault, even if things fall apart in command. Trying to load game with save, and now I gotta fix more shit. I believe in you. You can do it. That does kind of explain how sloppy Slippy and Falco can be if this team is new and mostly untested. Yeah. Falco Lombardi. Bird. Affiliation, Star Fox. Role, Ace Pilot. Age, 19. Intel, the newest addition to the Star Fox roster, Falco Lombardi has no formal flight training and yet has exhibited an extremely high level of skill in numerous combat situations. He is also the former leader of a gang that goes by the name Free as a Bird. Prior to joining Star Fox, Falco had begun gaining some notoriety throughout the system for his piloting skills. According to reports, that's when he was approached by Fox McCloud, leader of Star Fox V2. Fox is said to have challenged Falco to a contest of speed and skill, a contest that Falco won, all while flying an R-Wing for the first time. Falco's skill in the cockpit, if not his brash attitude, appear to have led the Star Fox team to conclude that he would be a valuable addition to their ranks. Covert observation of the team's development since that time indicates a significant rivalry has taken root between Falco and Fox. As of this writing, it is impossible to predict with any confidence whether this rivalry will strengthen the team or prove its undoing. Farewell, beloved Falco. Assessment. Brazenly confident and competitive, sometimes to the point of recklessness, Falco has a strong dislike for authority. His abrasive and self-aggrandizing behavior keeps others at a distance, but prolonged observation indicates he has a loyal and even compassionate streak. There's so much here that is like suggesting future stuff where it's just like, yeah, there is the potential that there is like some friction between Fox and Falco. This could cause issues with the team later, like Falco leaving prior to Adventures. Everything that I'm seeing here just says to me, you guys should do an Adventures remake and just make it a fun version of Adventures. Adventures is a weird game. Just make it. Maybe finish it a little bit. Maybe make Dragon Rock less awful. Maybe give us a proper scales fight. I don't know. Peppy Hair. Affiliation, Star Fox. Role, Strategist. Age, 41. Intel. A veteran combat pilot known for his sharp tactical analysis, Peppy Hare led a distinguished early career in the Corneria Defense Force. After leaving the service, Peppy's good friend, the renowned pilot Dave McCloud, invited him to be a co-owner of a new independent flight squad known as Star Fox. Despite Peppy's misgivings, James invited Pigma Dengar, a skilled engineer, to round out the Star Fox team. Peppy and Pigma reportedly clashed on numerous occasions. Despite this friction, the team earned a positive reputation. In the months leading up to the Lilat Wars, General Pepper dispatched the trio on a reconnaissance mission to the remote planet Venom. Peppy was the only member of the team to return. Intel suggests that following the devastating loss of James McCloud, Peppy sought to disband Star Fox, but was forced to continue operating under the moniker to pay debts. More recently, James' son, Fox McCloud, has joined the team. Despite initial reservations, Peppy is believed to be mentoring the young pilot in his role as leader of the new Star Fox team. Assessment: meticulous, steadfast, and loyal in the extreme. Though currently an independent contractor, Peppy remains deferential to the military chain of command. A husband and father in his own right, he is known to be something of a father figure to the current members of Star Fox, and especially to James's son, Fox. Peppy Sippy Toad. Let's get slippy with it. Affiliation, Star Fox. Role, Engineer. Age, 18. Intel. Slippy Toad is a talented flight engineer and technician who employs his skills as a member of Star Fox, combat squad for hire. I've actually noticed in a lot of like Slippy's like renders and stuff, he's kind of leaning forward a little bit, sort of like in like the way that like a toad or frog is kind of like oriented, like pointing forward, like the way that their like body is oriented, kind of makes sense that the team could break up after Peppy leaves, for sure. The son of Beltino Toad, a renowned scientist working for Space Dynamics, Slippy began studying at his father's elbow from an early age. He went on to enroll in the academy, where he met and formed a friendship with Fox McCloud, the current leader of Star Fox. Though instructors at the school indicate that Slippy's skills as a pilot left room for improvement, they reported he exhibited a near genius level of aptitude in engineering and mechanical design. Gage, before you leave, I have to show you something. Okay. Following his stint at the Academy, Slippy is said to have followed Fox and signed up with the Star Fox team. Reports indicate that since joining the team, he has proven himself to be an invaluable asset. Slippy has leveraged his expertise in scanning technologies to help the team better assess targets during battle and has modified Star Fox's R-Wings, enhancing numerous aspects of their performance. Likewise, Slippy is rumored to be modifying other vehicles in a manner that may be of interest to the Defense Force. Slippy's responsibilities further extend to maintaining the team's somewhat outdated Rob 64 unit, as well as overseeing the readiness of Star Fox's flagship, the Great Fox. Assessment: cheery, optimistic, and at times naive. Slippy's youthful enthusiasm. Slippy's fuck my goddamn life. Slippy's youthful enthusiasm has been known to lead to impulsive, perhaps even reckless behavior. That said, reports indicate that this same unapologetic positivity lends the Star Fox crew some much-needed camaraderie. Rob 64. Affiliation: Star Fox. Role: navigation and support. Intel: the Rob unit. How old is Rob? Rob's just like, I'm 5 years old. Intel: the Rob's unit stationed aboard the Great Fox is a Series 64 support and communications android built by Space Dynamics. This unit was considered state-of-the-art when it was acquired by veteran pilot James McCloud during his purchase of the Great Fox. James bought the Dreadnought-class command cruiser upon founding the mercenary squad known as Star Fox. Rob 64's operating system is fully integrated with the Great Fox, and the robot is programmed to operate the ship's navigation and communication systems, as well as deploy supplies and weapons. It is also tasked with basic cleaning and administrative tasks. Under Star Fox's new team configuration, Rob 64 acts as an assistant to Engineer Slippy Toad, handling routine R-Wing maintenance and repair work, as well as, reportedly, providing less routine support on Slippy's more experimental projects. Mel Blanc voice. I'm only 3.5 years old. Assessment: it should be noted that while this Rob 64 unit shows signs of wear and tear, it is reported to function at a higher level than expected for an older model unit. It has also been known to exhibit occasional personality quirks that appear to be outside expected parameters. Observers believe both can be attributed to Slippy's regular upgrades to the Rob unit, as well as his penchant for tinkering on the team's equipment in unorthodox ways. Old Jimmy McCloud. Affiliation: Star Fox. Role: founder and leader. Former. Status: presumed dead. Intel: James McCloud served with distinction as a pilot in the Corneria Defense Force, where his dedication to the Lilat system and unimpeachable record suggest he would enjoy a long and storied career. Slippy also has voided the warranty on the equipment. However, James chose to leave the service and enter the private sector, establishing the freelance paramilitary organization known as Star Fox. Reportedly, James felt that leading a small, nimble unit capable of rapid emergency response and unbeholden to military bureaucracy would allow him to serve the Lilat system more effectively. He recruited his best friend and fellow Defense Force pilot Peppy Hare as co-owner of Star Fox, then later completed the roster by recruiting Pigma Dengar, also formerly of the Defense Force. By all accounts, the Star Fox team was successful, if not entirely profitable, under James's leadership. In fact, he maintained a close working relationship with General Pepper, taking a variety of military contracts. It was the general who hired Star Fox to investigate suspicious activity on the planet Venom, a disastrous mission from which James did not return. James is survived by his son Fox, who has recently assumed his father's role as leader of a new incarnation of Star Fox. Assessment: James McCloud was known to be courageous and clear-headed, a natural leader possessed of a strong moral compass. He valued perseverance in the face of adversity, and he often counseled fellow pilots to trust their instincts both in and out of combat. But what of Vixie Renard? Where's she at? Imamura said she's still alive. Even if she did get fucking car bombed in the NES comic. R-Wing. Vehicle type, high performance aerospace fighter. Offensive capabilities, laser cannon, bomb launcher. Defensive capabilities, G diffuser system. Crew, pilot only. Intel, the R-Wing is a versatile, all-range fighter and the primary combat vehicle of the Star Fox team. It is so favored by Star Fox's pilot as to sometimes serve as the very symbol of the team itself. Developed exclusively by Space Dynamics, the R-Wing was designed for combat versatility, striking a deft balance between speed, power, and maneuverability. The modular A-shaped wing configuration enables the craft to move seamlessly between a variety of combat situations. The R-Wing also boasts a revolutionary G-diffuser system, which leverages cutting-edge gravitation control technology to perform aerial maneuvers that are impossible for a conventional craft. The G-diffuser employs a energy circulation system that continuously collects a charge during propulsion. When this charge is released, it gives the ship enhanced acceleration and deceleration powers and enables other special maneuvers. Additionally, the barrel roll maneuver generates a shield that repels enemy fire. The 4 R-Wings piloted by the current Star Fox team have been significantly modified by the team's engineer. Slippy Toad has enhanced their performance well beyond that of standard R-Wings or those used by James McLeod's Star Fox team. These crafts are known to utilize top-of-the-line plasma engines, upgradable laser cannons, onboard targeting computers, and advanced radar. Their full capabilities remain unknown as Slippy's experimentation is secretive and ongoing. Assessment: nimble and reliable, this spirited craft is easy to underestimate, but highly effective. In short, the R-Wing has much in common with the Star Fox crew that has embraced it. What if, spitballing here, a second car bomb? Answer to my query. Thank you, R-Wing entry. Which query? What query was it? Oh, like what is a G-diffuser system? Ah, yeah. There you go. And Andros made it. Landmaster! Vehicle type, agile ground assault vehicle. Offensive capabilities, laser cannon, bomb launcher. Defensive capabilities, G-diffuser system, armor plating, crew, pilot only. Intel, the Landmaster is Slippy Toad's designation for a unique armored combat craft of his own design. I actually kind of just want to learn about characters. Hold on. I'm going to speed through this real quick. Dynamics Explorator Rover, standard issue single-seater vessel has been included as James McLeod's initial purchase, the Gray Fox. Okay. So it was a rover, and then Slippy was just like, huh, not on my watch. What if I made this more dangerous? Thanks for letting me do 6 somersaults, Andros. Blue Marine, pilot only. Use spare R-Wing parts and other cast-off equipment to alter the base model submarine. Interesting. Final touch, Slippy added a military-grade camera to the sub to make remote observation communication possible. It should be noted that Fox McCloud, the leader of Star Fox, tested the Blue Marine during a classified mission on the planet Aquas. The outcome was successful. But he installed a seat warmer. I'm assuming this thing... I have to do Sector Z to unlock the thing about the Great Fox that talks about how he took an 80-year loan out. Corneria Defense Force Strategic Intelligence is closely surveilling the mercenary squad known as Starwolf. Led by the notorious bounty hunter Wolf O'Donnell, this crew of pilots for hire has built a reputation for taking even the ugliest of jobs when the money is right, and is now believed to be working for Dr. Andros. Wolf is joined by the notorious turncoat Pingba Dengar, who acts as Starwolf's engineer. A mysterious and sadistic ace pilot named Leon Pawalski brings a frightening level of combat skills to the team. That said, the crew is weighed down by the untalented but well-connected pilot Andrew Oikeny. Oikeny sucks ass. Our sources have discovered that Andrew is the nephew of Dr. Andros. Indeed, Starwolf's connections to Andros run deep. The crew has been seen flying a new and powerful combat craft dubbed the Wolfen. These craft are believed to have been designed by Andros himself and then built by Pigma, who is a longtime Andros ally. Assessment: though Starwolf presents itself as a free company not tied to any side in the ongoing war, our sources believe that Pigma continues to ensure that Starwolf remains in combat a combat asset available to Andros and Andros only. This crew should be considered enemy combatants and treated with extreme caution if encountered. Oikeny peeking the mic on comms going, I carried that fight! I'm not owned! All normal challenges on Ficina, all expert challenges on Bolse, normal challenges on Venom 2, normal challenges on Bolse, expert challenges in Ficina, expert challenges in Venom 2. I'm guessing Wolf, Leon, Pigma, Andrew, Wolfen 2. Idaho Pepper! Affiliation, Corneria Defense Force role, Commanding Officer Intel. As the longtime leader of Corneria's premier peacekeeping force, General Pepper is responsible for protecting the freedom and security of not only the planet Corneria, but the entire Lylat system. It is a responsibility to which he is deeply committed. General Pepper sits at the top of the Corneria Defense Force command structure and so oversees the full scope of operations across land, sea, and aerospace theaters. He also contracts with outside paramilitary units, which allows him to temporarily expand operational headcount in emergency situations and to execute missions deemed outside official Defense Force scope. It is in this latter capacity that General Pepper began working with the original Star Fox team, co-owned by James McCloud and Peppy Hare, both of whom had previously served in the Defense Force under the General's direct command. As a senior-most Defense Force authority, General Pepper often makes final decisions on critical matters of security. Such was the case during the events surrounding the fall of the renowned scientist, Dr. Andross. At the time, Andross served as head of the Corneria Defense Force Research Laboratory. Widely regarded as a genius, Andross conducted groundbreaking research in physics and energy production that led to important technological advances. However, with each success, Andross's ambitions grew, and his experiments became increasingly unethical and dangerous. Eventually, one of Andross's experiments went awry, causing an explosion on Corneria and chaos across the Lylat system. A military tribunal found Andross guilty and sentenced him to death until General Pepper intervened. General requested that the doctor's sentence be commuted to banishment, and so Andross was exiled to the remote planet Venom instead. Probably should have just let him kill them. Let them kill him. 5 years later, General Pepper began receiving reports of suspicious activity on Venom. He turned to Star Fox, sending the squad on a secret reconnaissance mission to the planet. That operation, of course, would not only prove catastrophic for Star Fox, but would reveal the true scope of Andross's villainy and become the opening salvo of the Lylat Wars. Dr. Andross's banishment to Venom had been an act of mercy on the part of General Pepper. If the General regrets this moment of kindness, he keeps that regret close to his chest. Assessment: confident and respectful, General Pepper projects an air of calm authority in personal interactions as well as when addressing the public. He takes evident pride in the work of the Defense Force and his role within the organization. While his professionalism is indisputable, he has been known to demonstrate a soft spot for certain trusted and respected allies. Yaru Dupon. Do you think Pepper and Andross explored each other's bodies? Yes. Role: affiliation, Space Dynamics. Role: founder and president. Intel: Yaru Dupon is the founder and president of Space Dynamics, a prominent spaceship and weapons manufacturer known for its R-Wing fighters and G-diffuser technology. Under Yaru's leadership, the company has built out a broad catalog of aerospace fighters and ground-based rovers, as well as other vehicles, weapons, and automatons. He has recruited some of the Lylat system's top talent to help in this endeavor, including respected engineer Beltino Toad, father of Star Fox engineer Slippy Toad. Space Dynamics has a sizable contract with the Corneria Defense Force, providing a wide array of aircraft, vehicles, and weapons for the defense of the Lylat system, but the company also counts smaller independent outfits among its customers. When James McCloud left the Defense Force to found Star Fox, he purchased the squad's home ship, the Great Fox, 4 R-Wings, and a Rob 64 unit from Space Dynamics for an 80-year loan. Assessment: easygoing and amiable, Yaru likes to keep his interactions cordial but professional. He is said to enjoy working on personal mechanical projects in his spare time. Some reports indicate Yaru has sold products to disreputable buyers in the black market, but such reports have yet to be confirmed. Continued monitoring is recommended. Kamawo. Kitty. Affiliation: free as a bird. Role: leader. Intel: a self-trained fighter pilot, Kat Monroe is the current leader of a gang known as Free as a Bird. She was elevated to the leadership position after the departure of Falco Lombardi, currently employed with Star Fox. Despite her lack of formal training, Kat is considered an exceptional pilot and is reputed to fly a fighter that she customized herself and dubbed the Cat's Paw. Known for having an independent streak as well as for her tendency to bend the rules, Kat and her gang have not officially taken a side in the war as of yet. Still, rumors suggest that she has made herself a thorn in Dr. Andross' side on several occasions and has been seen associating with the Cornerian Defense Force-aligned mercenary group, Star Fox. Ultimately, Kat's allegiance appears to lie with only a select few. Her long-running friendship with and loyalty to Star Fox ace pilot Falco Lombardi is well documented. She is also known for treating the members of her gang like family. Assessment: bold and fearless, Kat is a formidable, if unpredictable pilot who should not be underestimated. I don't know who else would be in this menu. Find and complete the Karina mission in campaign mode to unlock. I'm assuming... You know what it is? Bill's ship, Kat Monroe, Cat's Paw. That's what it is. We got locations. I'm not really interested too much in reading up on some of like the locations. I do want to check out Venom real quick. Barren frontiers is largely described as civilized worlds. Desolate landscape, rocky terrain, steep cliffs. Determine that Venom's crust is rich and unidentified materials that deflect and obscure scans. Lack of subsurface mapping has allowed an extensive warren of subterranean tunnels to remain hidden. Intelligence analysts believe Andros used these tunnels to evade detection while continuing his forbidden experiments, constructing weapons of war, and gathering an army of sympathetic followers. Yet another newly understood fact about Venom is that its atmosphere exhibits elevated levels of toxic markers, making the planet now entirely inhospitable to organic life. Whether this toxicity is the result of natural geological upheaval or the byproduct of Andros' unregulated experiments remains unknown. Despite everything, Dr. Andros, renowned for his intellect and ambition, has not just survived on Venom, he's thrived there. The planet is now the seat of his power and the home base of his army, while the exact location of Andros' headquarters remains. Nothing about its oceans. Warp channels! Space-time anomaly. Intel. Warp channels, also known as wormholes, are naturally occurring space-time anomalies linking two distant points in space. These rifts, accessible by spacecraft through the accumulation of sufficient warp energy, consist of a traversable pocket of fourth-dimensional folded space, where you can find multicolored asteroids that spell out words, apparently. They have been known to contain both natural and artificial debris, as well as unidentified hostile entities. While hazardous, warp channels allow vessels to cross vast spans of space in a fraction of the time. It goes without saying that reliable access to such channels would prove revolutionary for interplanetary travel. The potential for military application is equally great. In addition to effectively eliminating travel time, the use of the channels allows spacecraft to evade all manner of sensors and radar. Unfortunately, acquiring sufficient warp energy to access a channel can be difficult to achieve, particularly in the presence of enemy forces. Additionally, travelers have no control over the precise start and end points of the wormhole, limiting their wartime utility. Despite promising theoretical work, all known experiments to create a stable artificial wormhole have ended in failure. Warp channels could prove a tremendous boon to the war effort if the Corneria Defense Force is able to locate and utilize them, and a fatal detriment if the enemy force accesses them first. In the event a wormhole is discovered, pilots are urged to be on guard. Any enemy contact made in or around a wormhole must be reported immediately to Defense Force Command, and then, of course, they figure that out by the time Assault comes around. 1 second. I have messages on Discord. If you can believe it, there are messages on Discord. Andros mech. The thing that we didn't really get to see because I destroyed it while it was still clouded in smoke. Encountered. Venom. Classification. Weaponized mechanical decoy. Offensive capabilities. Electrical bolts. Spitfired boulders, inhalation attacks, almost none of which we saw. Defensive capabilities, protective exterior mask. Oh yeah, it's surprisingly fast, that fight. It's kind of buck wild, honestly. Intel, disturbing reports have surfaced detailing an encounter with what can only be described as an enormous mechanical replica of Dr. Andros' head and hands, one capable of maneuvering like a large weaponized ship. Andros keeps this massive specter in a lair deep below the surface of Venom, and on initial contact it reportedly presents an almost lifelike appearance. While this mask remains in place, the two hands will swipe at any ship that approaches, dealing impact damage on contact. The right hand will also fire off powerful electrical bolts. Meanwhile, the mouth is capable of sucking in entire ships and will also spit boulder-sized projectiles. A successful attack here will target the eyes as a distraction, but focus on taking out the hands first. Bombs should be fired into the mouth when possible. If this initial attack is successful, the exterior mask will disintegrate to reveal the robotic skull that lies below. In this state, the mechanized Andros will charge opponents swiftly and powerfully. The eyes have been identified as weak points and should be targeted in these moments. Wonder how hard he is on hard mode. While it remains unclear whether Dr. Andros is piloting this simulacrum remotely from a safe distance or has fully uploaded his consciousness into it, one thing is certain: this mech employs technology beyond anything we've seen before and is more dangerous than we can fully comprehend. Anything else? Nothing? Okay. Venom incident. Historical context. Oh, this is where we can rewatch the intro. That's cool. Venom is a planet on the outskirts of the Lilith system. Prior to the incident in question, it was known to be inhospitable though not unable to sustain life. Venom gained some notoriety when General Pepper, leader of the Corneria Defense Force, convinced a military tribunal to banish the disgraced scientist Dr. Andros to serve out a life sentence there. 5 years after Andros' exile to Venom, our long-range scanners began detecting unusual activity on and around the planet. General Pepper contacted former military colleague James McCloud, leader of Star Fox. At the General's request, James agreed to conduct a reconnaissance mission to Venom with teammates Peppy Hare and Pigma Dengar. Peppy recounts that upon arriving, the squad discovered Venom's atmosphere now appeared to be toxic. As the team prepared to investigate further, a squadron of enemy fighters ambushed them. At this point, it became clear that Andros had been secretly amassing forces there and potentially conducting illicit experiments as well. It also became clear that Andros had paid Pigma to betray his Star Fox teammates. Air combat ensued, during which Pigma targeted Peppy. James blocked a bomb blast with his arm wing, allowing Peppy to escape. James was last seen losing altitude over Venom, while Pigma appears to have joined Andros in his assault on the Lilith system. It should be noted that James' sacrifice and Peppy's escape provided General Pepper with an advance warning of Andros' invasion. Despite the mission's tragic outcome, it no doubt prevented an even greater tragedy for the Lilith system. Oh, man. Good shit. This is genuinely, this has been a really fun game. And as much as, look, listen. It's 10:02 in the Lilith system right now. Listen, as much as I had a very negative reaction when I learned, oh my god, we're getting Star Fox 64 again. And I still stand by the fact that I would prefer literally anything else if we had to get Star Fox 64 again. I'm glad this is the version of Star Fox 64 we got. That is my final stance. This game bucks pretty hard. And I genuinely appreciate it for fucking pretty hard. I'm still like, maybe they'll give us DLC missions, Widow tweets. One can only hope. Give me a DLC mission that leads into a Star Fox Adventures remake. Or, fuck, release... Like, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing from the Fantastic Four. So here's the thing, right? A big Serenia mention or some goddamn thing. Yo, if we like got like a DLC mission to a like destroyed Serenia, that would be the coolest shit. Genuinely speaking, I would be so down for that. Part of the issue that I think, or part of what kind of like gives me a better feeling with this game versus like the feeling that I get looking at like Star Fox Zero. Star Fox Zero was presented in such a way, outside of like a Sauria mention in The Battle Begins, Star Fox Zero was presented in such a way that it's just like, oh, this is a brand new, like, complete reboot of the Star Fox series. Like, the version of Venom that you go to in Star Fox Zero could never have begotten the Venom that you go to in Star Fox Command. Because Venom wasn't really a planet. It was converted into a giant machine. This game, by virtue of being a straight remake of Star Fox 64, and including a few notable details in a lot of like this lore stuff that it's given us, does in fact set itself up for all the same stuff that followed up the original Star Fox 64. So everything that we've been playing since the end of May, Adventure, Assault, Command, all of that could still come from this, and that's pretty much entirely because of how much this game is committed to remaking Star Fox 64 proper. Listen, I recognize Star Fox 64 is a classic game. I do. I played it before. I get it. I loved the 3DS version. In my mind, this is the best version of Star Fox 64 I've ever played, and there's not even really a contest. That might be a hot take, quite frankly, but this game's really good. This game's really good because it is Star Fox 64, but it's got just a little bit more sauce. And with that, we're going to call it a night. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. I enjoyed the hell out of this. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXSHARK, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Jay Echo, who you can find on Blue Sky at jayecho.art. That's JAYECHO.ART. Great guy, great work. Commission him if he's taking commissions. Highly recommend his great guy to work with, quite frankly. Cannot recommend him enough. He did fantastic work doing the Star Fox art and all the various versions of it. And they all came out great. VTuber was done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW, with rigging by V747. Upcoming streams. Tomorrow we're going to be starting Deltarune Chapter 5 and playing that for however long it takes for us to finish Deltarune Chapter 5. And once Deltarune Chapter 5 is done, we might be playing some Silent Hill games ahead of Townfall. Maybe. Stay tuned to find out. I started looking at my phone, and now I'm distracted. But yeah, no, the plan is... The plan is Deltarune Chapter 5, Silent Hill Origins, for as long as it takes to finish Silent Hill Origins, Silent Hill Homecoming, for as long as it takes to finish Silent Hill Homecoming, maybe Shattered Memories, because I could probably bang out Shattered Memories in like one stream if I'm doing it on like a Saturday or like a Friday night, potentially. And then all of Silent Hill Downpour, all of that ahead of Townfall. I think I can make it. And then once we finish the Silent Hill series, if there's still time between finishing Silent Hill Downpour, and when Townfall releases, we'll be playing some FBC Firebreak ahead of the release of Control Resonant. Considering that thus far in like the Alan Wake Control like Remedy-verse series, realistically speaking, FBC Firebreak is the only one I haven't touched yet. So we will be doing FBC Firebreak until Silent Hill Townfall comes out. We're going to play through all the way through Silent Hill Townfall. Firebreak, you say? Yes. Oh! Audrey! Audrey! It's a co-op game for up to 3 players. It's cross-platform. Let's get a team together. Anyway, sorry. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Oh man. You brought that up. I'm just like, oh shit, right. You guys are getting into Control now. Oh, you got time. You got time before we get there. Because again, I'm pretty sure I can bust through like the Silent Hill series pretty quickly, for the most part. We accidentally in Alan Wake DLC. Honestly, that's kind of how it works in like the full version of the game, where it's just like you sort of just kind of happen upon the Alan Wake DLC at a certain point. And then it's just like, it's so weird because it's just like there were 2 story DLCs released for Control. I think the Alan Wake one was the second one, but the Alan Wake one can be unlocked midway through the campaign, and then the other one can only be done after you finish the main story. But I hope you're enjoying it. I love Control so much. I love Alan Wake so much. And, oh man, if we can get in some FBC Firebreak, that would be so good. Because I know 12th Moon, who's stopped in a few times, has also mentioned being a fan of FBC Firebreak and mentioned wanting people to play it with. So, I don't know. We might see about like rotating people out, potentially. It's super fun. Oh my god, I'm garbage at the combat. But, oh man, yeah, no. It's the amount of stuff that you can do in that game is just a lot of fun. Where if you find like something that works really well for you, then it becomes really good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Careful of the mold. The mold will fuck you up if you're not like fucking jacked. Who are we rating? Is anybody rating right now? Everybody I can rate right now. Machine 17 is usually playing on Friday nights. Yeah. Let's go raid Machine 17. Let's see how else is doing. That's it for me. I have a wife to visit. So I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody. Hold on, there's an ad running. All his pre-roll adds up. I want to see the rate in. Give me a moment. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.